actually does kind of taste good. Okay, watch out, watch out. Yeah, watch out, and whoa! Woo! Awesome! Oh, wait. Let's make a huh? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I call this. No! Let's jump in at the same time. No. It's dangerous. 1, 2, 3. I still jumped in anyway. 1, 2, woo! Okay. Stop it. You're in the pile. I jump on top. Hey, get up. Get up, partner. Help me up. I can't get up. Okay, this is fine. Hogging is taking it away and not letting anyone get to it. That's called hogging. There you go, Philip. I got it. I caught it, Evan. Oh, yeah. Please get up.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Get on. 1, 2, 3. Sit on me. Sit on me. I got it. I caught it, Evan. I got it. That's so ridiculous. I got you. I'm burying you like pillows. No. Can I bury you next? Yeah, bury me. I'm holding. Okay, lay down. Okay. Bury me. So, you want me to do your feet or your head first? Everything. Well, which one should I do first? My head, of course. Okay. Cover my. Oh no! Where you can't see my body from. Don't move. But you can breathe. You're allowed to breathe. Don't move. Okay, almost done. You know? I don't see. Okay. No, I think this got you. Oh, you are Boom! There you are. You are buried in pillow. Oh wait. Don't move. Okay. Now you are buried in pillow.
Mike, this is Robin.
Isn't that cool? Come on!
We need this much. Yeah.
Okay. Bury me next.
Yeah. Yeah.
No!
Emily, you there?
Go say hi. You want to play? They're friendly. Hey, what's here?
Make sure you are not sitting on any pillows. You're not laying on any pillows. Okay, good. Who is that?
Hello.
You're here.
Hi, baby. Good to see you. Meg is here too.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Oh, nice shirt.
Hi. It's still here.
Just so you can know that.
Yeah, I'm also bringing on you.
Hey, Z, I'm whispering. Whisper! Whisper! Come on. And Z, I'm yelling. And I'm screaming. Whisper! Whisper! I'm talking. Talk! Talk! No! I'm annoying. Shoes off the mat! Don't hurry me. Come jump in. Hey, Z, I thought I was gonna bury you. It's okay. We got a new guest. Maggie, me, Evan, and Pen. So are you again? Who are you again? Who are you again? Oh, come on, bro. You knew me for all this time. Hey, Z, wait, look, stay there, stay there. Let's go. Hey, guys. Here, take a pillow. And another pillow. And then we can jump in like a pillow. Okay, okay.
Yes, pizza.
Yeah, so you can like.
You're literally on my foot. Your head was on my foot. Okay? Hello?
No.
Sit on it. Put a pillow on my bed and sit on it. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I know you guys want it. I want it too.
Oh, yeah.
Hope they got that on camera.
We are. Yay.
I'm laying on your head.
I'm going to show you.
Oh, wait.
Y'all have to connect. Because I'm Robin, by the way. Hi, I'm Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, which
Just need
school?
to push it from my head. No, you can do that.
What grade?
Oh, okay.
Like Miss Glidden?
No, Miss Coltonary.
Okay. I said the Otis a few months ago, but like, do you know the De Leons? Like Ricardo and Kim and four kids now.
No, I don't think so. I don't really know too many people.
We're like also in the Otis district.
Get on top of it.
From Bay Farm to the Otis district.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to park right there at the Frisbee Park because I have a van.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Lay on this one.
You
Okay.
guys, like right there on Calhoun and Mound.
Yeah.
You guys are right there?
We're on Broadway on the beach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Baby, go at
I
my
have to
face.
park over there too, but
Oh, wait. Now.
park by the beach, I mean.
Smile.
We drove from Alameda today.
Easy, guys. Easy.
Okay.
No. We drove from last night. We left last night.
Okay.
Okay.
We,
Please get off the mattress and lay down.
but,
Okay, lay on the pillow.
Yeah,
We've been talking to
That's
the pillow
for
in
red,
that
yeah.
spot. So let's throw them over here.
I was just telling them like my asshole.
We stole it from over there. Okay. So we make them back over
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. See, lay your head on the pillow.
So what, tomorrow's coming around?
Huh?
Tomorrow's coming?
Well, apparently Kenora.
Please lay on the side. Please turn your head. Like this.
I mean, it's tough.
Boom. There you go. Does this hurt?
The connection last year.
Does this hurt?
Like, there's still the
Okay.
connection to that. So we have to make sure our connection that our language is down here. Like, how do we
You're very.
have a relationship with silence? You know,
Yeah.
a right kind of relationship. You know, like, is it a separate?
Your feet are fine.
I think it's
Good, Maggie.
drawn to that.
Okay, now. Okay, I need that pillow.
So this was the bar. Could see.
Con's already knocked out.
It's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to knock stuff down, not people knocking him down.
Okay, let's knock that out. Oh, wait. Wait, make Godzilla. Wait, how did you do that with your socks? How did you do that with your socks?
Oh no, they behave like this.
Wait, is it okay. Okay, make Godzilla touch me. Make Godzilla touch me.
It went really well.
Ow! I got tipped over by Godzilla. She's so happy.
Really well. I performed things early on
Okay,
Thursday.
wait. These guys are friendship.
Let me keep calm. Let me keep calm.
Humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only if you want to punch.
It's
Godzilla versus King Kong.
Like
called
Frankie.
Zero to Fierce Women's Theater Festival.
All the way.
I don't think there's a date yet, but I know it's in March. Have you ever been?
You gotta do it for the
Oh,
camera.
yeah, we're going. I don't have a show yet, but I was told I was. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go, go, go. How are you doing?
Got our spot. Alright, go, bye. No, we can't.
Yes, in the chopper. Yes, in the chopper.
Get in the chopper.
Yes, in the chopper.
Watch, next thing they know.
Not the tumor.
Watch, look, next thing they know. We're behind them.
Hello. Hey, Dad. Oh, we're gonna get started here.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, good morning somewhere. Magandang hapon. Okay.
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat.
Okay, that's a long word.
Magandang
Magandang
Magandang hapon. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat.
So they can understand.
Daddy will do it in mom. Daddy will do it in mom. Daddy will do it in mom. Say good afternoon. Hello.
Like nicely, okay?
No, so. Alright, so we're gonna get started here. Lucas, Jamie, Charlene, Joe, Robin, no, JT, Anna's mom,
Auntie Anna.
Auntie Anna, mom, dad, Xavier,
Auntie Jared.
Tyler, oh, and kids. Thank you guys for all being here. We'll start with the land blessing.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. I think I forgot to press record. Jojo, can you check if the phone? I probably forgot to press record.
It's already recording.
It is?
Hello, you recorded us saying record, so just cut this part.
Alright, Dad. You wanna?
Thank you all.
A lot of good to see. Sorry.
Well, welcome to Imagination Corner.
Oh, I should
So this is our inaugural event for 2024. Spring Equinox event. We're really, really grateful first to everybody who's helped to get us to this particular day. Preparation-wise, Anna, of course, is one of our core members of our team, always in communication with folks. We managed to recruit nephews. Our nephews, Xavier and Siler, who put in a lot of work. It's so nice to be connected with them in this way. Our mom and dad, who have prepared the delicious food. Yeah.
So there was. Oh, Dad, is it that?
Yes, I put it aside.
Okay. Sorry.
And then for folks who were able to come a little bit early, Alexis, JP will also be performing, Charlene and Joe also, thank you so much. Auntie, Anna's mom also came this morning to help out. It's been a collective effort for us to just get together. You know, I just wanted to just quickly tell our story, because even our nephews probably don't really know what the hell their auntie and uncle did coming up here. But, you know, our story really begins in a lot of grief because of the pandemic. the pandemic, which by the way, just a few weeks ago, it was 4 years since global lockdown. And if people remember what it felt like at that time, I remember being really terrified, really scared about our future. So many people dying, getting sick. We had no idea what we were contending with. And at least for Josh and I, already in the pandemic, it felt like maybe we had to do something different with the way with the way we live our lives, because maybe something wasn't right. And for us, the pandemic felt like it was because people have been living really out of touch with the land. That was this gut feeling we had. And of course, for those of you who know, and I know, Siler, you asked your uncle about this last night, because we haven't had a chance to talk about some of the hard stuff that also happened in the pandemic. So for some of you who don't know, my eldest son was in the Philippines at the time. 2 years prior, he just fell in love with being back in the ancestral homeland and really wanted to learn and grow and work besides the indigenous people there. And I always have a feeling that Josh and his connection with Josh's family was a spark for that. He always found Hmong culture to be just so amazing, was so drawn to like the big family and all the love and this connection to like ancestral ways of being. And I sometimes think that was some of the spark or seed in his head when he decided, I think I want to go home and explore that part of me. So by the time the pandemic hit, he had been in the Philippines for 2 years. And it was funny because he was actually pretty chill about it. We were on one of our phone calls. We didn't have a lot of calls with him because by the time global lockdown happened, he was stuck in a very remote community because he had been helping out. This indigenous community had gotten hit by a couple of major typhoons, and he went to help. You can imagine, it's hard here when there's like a storm. I mean, we can barely, what happens with road closures and when the power's out. Imagine indigenous community in the jungles in the Philippines. Typhoon hits and it hits twice, it can be really devastating. And so, but when he had power and could call, he was like, don't worry, I'm so good, because indigenous peoples know exactly how to survive off the land. It'll be okay. But y'all need to figure it out, because if this pandemic lasts, if something is off with this earth, y'all need to figure it out. And I would suggest you guys just have to get a group of people, build community, and go back to the land. And it was a thing that kind of stuck with us. And then when he passed away, because he got food poisoning up there, couldn't get medical help, that really put us on a path. It was a real, it devastated us. It broke our hearts. But with everything, it was like, we have to do something better. And so lots of things led us on this path. And so we're here. And it's Reimagination Farm because we decided to reimagine our lives. We did not grow up like this. It looks like we're so natural here. But we're figuring it out. I mean, I don't know when the last time I washed it was. But I mean, we had to learn a lot about being here. And we love most of all hosting space for community to feel like they want to connect to the land too. Because for some of us, our ancestors are in another place, but our descendants are probably going to be here. And how do we connect to this place in a different kind of way? So we love being on here. We love the relationship we have with the land. And one of the things that's important to us, Zizi said it this morning. I asked him, what's his job? Z, what's your job? Why do you have to watch Grandpa? What is your job? What's your job?
My job is to remember our culture. If anything bad happens, and we're the only family that knows that we're Hmong. And what if... And Filipino. Why? Here's the thing. What if... Not that loud. Sorry. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's just so loud.
Okay.
So, what if that, who knows, maybe the USA government might wipe out who we are. And it is my job to remember our culture, so that way we don't forget who we are and what we will be, always.
Wow. That's deep. Goodness. Okay. So, we really try to learn from our elders, to continue these traditions. So, our mom and dad teach us a lot about their memories of being with the land. And so one of the things I really appreciate about Hmong culture is always honoring the ancestors. For Filipinos, we don't have that. A lot of us are in the process of recovering this relationship with ancestors. But with Hmong people, the ancestors are always there. And it's a beautiful relationship that they have. And among the things you do is you talk for the ancestors of the land and your ancestors. And it just, the ancestors blessed us a lot last year. We started our planting season with a blessing and permission from the land. And boy, did we get rewarded. Like it was, for people who never learned how to farm, like how to do any of it, like the bounty was real. And you're tasting some of it in that real basket sauce because that is tomatoes we grew. Thanks to Katie for teaching me how to can and preserve. We were frantically trying to do it over a course of weeks. And imagine that was from September, and we're still eating them. It's so amazing. So being in relationship to the land and the ancestors has been really. And we have lots of stories about how the ancestors completely showed up. So that's why we're starting this year with a blessing.
So, without further ado, I'll hand it over to that.
We get to play outside.
I'm not going to speak English because my English I'm terrible. Because when I go to school, my age 22 years old. That's the first time I went to school. That's how I started with English. The way we live this country, have to live this way or the other to be survive, struggle to survive. And today I'm here, and I thank you for all of you come over. We work together in my son, everybody. Very pleased for everyone of you to come over to us. And it is how I can bless the name, can bless all our sister to come over to bless the name with them. So this year, hopefully, they will something. Hopefully, just spend a little bit, hope for the last for more to come. It is always nice. I'm going to say in Hmong now. Nó nào đi nó còn luôn tụ lúc đây còn chỉ công đi cho đàn để chỉ luận thực tế nó nào còn nào là tu đó thực tế của nhau nó thực lò vậy luôn là nhau công tế này lò nhau còn lại cả cái tế này thì có một thực bán này rồi yếu còn nó hồ hồng của tu tiên thực sự tu mê tu trời là tu đầu là khôn là nó ta cứ gặp những trò trời này nó ta còn ta thì tròn đầu là tiếng môn đầu thì nó gặp phu là tiếng nó ta còn cầu trình đề để nó yếu và nên cho đẹp đẹp rồi thì ta để thì trời nên cho đẹp toàn thở ba chọn tìm ở cái liên tế mà ai làm được và cái ai phải dùng ở một qua một chuột và cái coi rong còn lại còn tên kiaจะphóng tên lòng còn rong tên nó ít phần món nữa nó thì chủ yếu vấn đề sẽ là làm đó nó
And so then he's gonna have to bring the offering to the land. It's happening here.
Hey, look.
So he's asking permission from the land, so that we could have a bountiful harvest, and then now he's calling the ancestors to come and eat the offering. It's a lot. I'm still learning myself.
He doesn't like it. I don't like it. Holy fuck. I like this one. Did that just come out of his? Huh? Did that just come out of his? You know what? What? Yeah, did that? What? Yes. Wait, I'm back in. Wait. Conflict.
Calling down one grandpa. First it was the land, the spirits of the land, and then now it's for grandma and grandpa. He's asking the ancestors to watch over us. No matter what we do, even if it's a small thing, he's asking the ancestors to bless us with double, like what we do. Okay. All right.
okay as the monk way of blessing the land and asking the great assistant they can over to bless the Nya and Sisi, the key right here, blessing the animal, everything. And this is the monk way how to do. Yes, stepping in our assistant, even though they long gone, but they still they haven't watching for every day, every hour.
All right, Dad. What's next?
They were gonna do a farm.
Okay.
You can't really tour.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Tell them you do that part. Tell them about all the stuff that you're doing.
Okay. There is a lot going on. So obviously we have goats.
Tell the story because it's kind of a funny story.
So we weren't ready for goats. My brother actually got excited for us to be
Roxy, no.
and dumped the goats on. So I didn't, we didn't have any of the fencing up
But
or
describe
anything.
exactly how he dumped it.
Oh yeah, so he
What
called.
time at night?
He called at man, I was
It was like
10.
10:30.
Yeah, like 10 o'clock at night, and was like, "Hey Josh, I got you some goats."
Come to the gate.
Yeah, come to the gate. I got some goats. And I'm like, "What am I gonna do with goats?"
His brothers in Fairfield
Yeah,
had something.
you're a better
I'm
storyteller.
sorry. Because I always yell. It's actually the truth. We had barely moved in. We just celebrated Grandpa's birthday. Because Grandpa's birthday is April 2nd. And we barely moved in. And we were tired from unpacking. And we get a call. Yo, it wasn't just like, hey Josh. It was like, yo, come to the gate. I got some goats for you. You gotta help me. We're like, what? So I guess his brother, who, is in Fairfield, had some homie, because Fairfield's still a little bit in the rural area, had a homie who hooked him up with ghosts. I was like that. So we came down, we had no idea. One of them was, one was pregnant, with some babies. We had no idea. We were so scared. We had video, because we were kind of like, oh, you think about ghosts jumping on you. And so we had to learn, fast. The property wasn't gated, so they literally had to learn how to do things. Josh is amazing. You had to figure it all out. You had to figure out, because fencing isn't fencing. If you want to keep animals, then you have to learn which kind of fence. And then there's a whole trick to how to do it. We figured it all out. And then we had the other nephews, and they had to basically, create a perimeter around the entirety of this 8.5 acres, real quick. The goats were in here for a while, so we have a lot of goats. They've been procreating, so we have more than we started with, but also we've lost some. Our most favorite goat. We lost our most favorite goat last week. We had to put her down because she was suffering. She was amazing, friendly goat. She was smart, she was like a mama. She was kind of mischievous. She was like the matriarch she was the alpha female of the herd. So she got bored with alfalfa. She would find a hole in the fence and lead the entire pack out. And we'd get calls from our neighbors saying, your goats are off property again. And the trick is that you had to basically drop her back with something special. And Lucy would lead the entire herd back home as long as it was a treat she liked. And so she was our alpha. We loved her so much. She gave us 5 goats, including these 2 babies. She got super sick. We just, it happened. And you just kind of honor that life. So in 2 years after being afraid and we don't know how to take them, we're weeping over the goats that we lost. But, we have goats. What else? We figured out. I think overall.
No, go ahead. You ever talk to okay, so I guess I'll.
Talk about the chickens and the compost.
Okay, so I'll start from. Okay, we'll work our way here. Okay, so right outside the barn there, it's in the future. I'm still working on it. It's our little store that hopefully we'll be able to sell our vegetables and stuff out of there. We also got merch for sale. And then we also have a biogas toilet right out there, that shed. So what that does is it converts waste, human waste, also into liquid fertilizer, and then it collects the methane, and we could also use that to power a stove. So if you wanted to, we could just completely stop using the toilets up at the house and just use that. We have a camping area on the side of the hill here, where I think the only folks that stay there was Siri, which settles. What else? We have a prayer circle at the top. That still needs a little more work. I have like a little fire
Okay?
just so if you need to get away to just kind of have some time to yourself, sit and think. That's a good place to just go out there and just chill. And then working my way down to the other side of the hill, we have we have our chicken coop that my dad and I put together just quickly, from using all the scrap wood that was left here for previous owner. And it's held up so far, but I'm gonna build a new one on this side, and finally take that one down because it's a bit of an eyesore. But it gets the job done. What else we got? Yeah, so our beds. So what we're doing is we're doing no-till. And so what that is you don't dig into the soil. And so what you do is, you lay cardboard down and then you put compost and manure on top and plant like that. And so what that does is it helps add nutrients into the soil. The soil here is actually clay. And so you plant directly into the clay, the roots aren't going to be able to dig in deep enough, and your crops aren't going to thrive as much as we've had it going. But let me throw some numbers at you guys. Okay? So you guys all know that the earth is 75% water, right? Right? It's like common knowledge, right? And so that means 25% of the earth is land.
Wow.
And then of that 25%, only 7% is actually usable to plant and farm. Crazy, right? Yeah, so I mean, it's very important that we're doing this and restoring the soil. And oh.
So part of what we do is, so no-till. So you're not using anything to really break up the soil. So one of the reasons why is because even, in our framework, sometimes it's like, oh, you want to kill all the weeds. And you uproot the weeds, all of that. But actually all of it has purpose. And weeds store the carbon from the air. And so when we till and we pull up the roots, you're releasing the carbon back into the air. So actually, when it comes to even our air and what really contributes to our, just kind of emissions in the air. I mean, agriculture contributes a lot to that. So that's why we're trying to do the opposite. It's to repair the land. And this land in particular, part of the reason why it's very clayey is that after the indigenous people who are here, and this has been tended to by Pomo people for many years, like a civilization, a huge area that was tended to by Pomo people. But after that, after colonization, there was this was converted into pasture land, so for the raising of animal and livestock. And animals and livestock really just destroy a landscape. They eat it all up, So you have to have a healthy balance of livestock to the land. So there can be a way you have too many animals and it just messes it all up. In this case, we do have animals, but it's a balance of how much they're consuming, but also how much it produces. And so that's why what we're doing is to try to really reverse all of that. And you see that whatever we're doing must be working because we're also bringing back different kinds of wildlife. It used to be just kind of like grass, but now we see a diversity of native plants that have been coming back. Gets lots of pollinators and bugs. So all of that is good. It just means that we're kind of restoring some kind of a balance back here on this land. And so, we just knew, we didn't really know any of this before we started. We studied a lot. All we knew is something wasn't right. A lot of how we've been moving is this gut feeling, something isn't right. Pandemic, there's something wrong with that, right? Something is not right. So how do we reverse all of that? How do we move in the world that isn't just taking and extractive and that's more respectful and mindful and in balance? And so I think that those are our operating principles, and we just kind of go from there. Yeah. So we could take a little more. You didn't already to eat. So as I said, we have the spaghetti. The sauce is still made from tomatoes that we preserved, we truly preserved. We have, it's called kapong, which is, I guess it's originally Laotian, maybe? Right? Laos or is it Thailand? Yeah, it's a Laotian kind of soup. It's with chicken, quail eggs, bamboo, and coconut milk, and some like curry spices in there. So if we want to just take a moment to just stock up on food, then we're gonna hear some poetry from Alexis and JT. I think you figured out when who will go first, and then we'll see. I mean, it's raining on and off. I don't know. We might try to do an Easter egg hunt. It might not be good, but we also have an amazing distillation workshop that will be coming up, led by Jamie and Madcap. So let's take a quick break to just stock up again on food. The cold makes you hungry, and a lot of you have come from either a long way or have been also helping them work. So we'll do that for now. Oh, and isn't it cool we're using our solar generator? All right.
Yeah, you have to warm up the draw, but